Madam President, let Muskingum's 176th commencement now begin.
Please remain standing for the welcome and the invocation. And thank you, Dr. Dooley. Hello, everyone. I am delighted to welcome you both in person and virtually to our 2021 commencement celebration. It is such a pleasure to celebrate with our class of 2021 and their friends and family on this very special occasion. I do ask that you keep your masks on and that you follow the designated seating areas for everyone's safety and well-being. Our students did such an amazing job of following our safety guidelines through an entire academic year. And so we're going to thank you all for caring for one another for one last gathering of the spring 2021 semester. So please remain standing if you're able now for our invocation led by our Muskingum University chaplain, the Reverend Julia Wright.
Before our invocation, I would like to share a moment of joy and congratulate the Muskingum University softball team on their victory. We are a few minutes late because they came running in. Congratulations, ladies. And with that, I invite you to join me in prayer. God of journeys, as we celebrate an ending, we pray that you open our eyes to each new beginning. Help us to look back on the beautiful things we have seen and done in our time at Muskingum. And we pray that you guide our graduates as they look towards the beauty before them. Help us to set aside our regrets and our struggles and find gratitude for the people we have become. We give thanks for those who are able to gather with us this evening to celebrate, and we remember those who are unable to join us. Remind us all that even though we might be separated, they are still present with us in spirit. Unite our spirits this day in joy. Remind each of us that we will never stand alone. We give thanks for the devotion of our teachers and staff who have invested so much in our students, preparing them for the world beyond our campus. We give thanks for the perseverance and commitment of our students, their hard work, and their determination to never give up, never stop learning, and never stop working towards this exciting day. As we struggle with farewells and questions of what comes next, we pray that you move our hearts towards appreciation of the now, appreciation of the places we find ourselves in this day, and grant us joy. Fill us with excitement, fill us with love, and fill us with hope for the future. Amen.
Please be seated. While the last year and a half has impacted everyone in this room, it certainly does not define our class of 2021. For 4 or more years, you have shared your amazing gifts with us. You are scholars, artists, writers, musicians, athletes, actors, community servants, and leaders. You have had a tremendous impact on our Muskingum University community for your whole time here, and you will carry that impact into all the next things you have on your life's path. And we know you would not have succeeded in these endeavors without the support of your family and your friends who are joining us today, either in person or virtually. And we want to take the time right now to congratulate you, family members and friends, and thank you for supporting and encouraging your loved one through each milestone along the way to their bachelor's degree. We share your tremendous pride in them. Please join me in a round of applause for all of the families and friends who have supported our graduates in this journey. To the class of 2021, congratulations on your special day. You have earned your Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees, and you have earned this celebration through your hard work, determination, and pursuit of excellence. You will always be part of the Muskingum community now in your new role as Muskingum alumni, and I have no doubt that you will continue to transform the world as you begin this new chapter in your life. And we will be celebrating you with applause multiple times throughout the ceremony, so we'll hold that for a moment. Class of 2021, the heart of your education at Muskingum is the way you have engaged with our university faculty and staff. They have taught you, they have challenged you, inspired you, guided you, and today they honor you. Would the Muskingum University faculty and staff who were able to attend this evening please stand and be recognized? We will be featuring our commencement speaker, Mr. Daryl Hazel, via video. Mr. Hazel will first receive an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree conferred by our Board of Trustees Chair, Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel, who will also be joining us later in the program here in person. And then he will share some thoughts with our graduates. So please join me now in enjoying a very special presentation from our commencement speaker, Daryl Hazel. Delighted to introduce our 2021 commencement speaker, Mr. Daryl Hazel, a member of the Muskingum class of 1986 and a member of our Athletic Hall of Fame. Daryl Hazel is an inspiring example of the impact an individual can have as a coach, educator, and leader. His commitment to excellence and to mentoring others is evident in his own accomplishments and those of the students, athletes, and colleagues whose lives he has touched. We are proud to honor him today with a Doctor of Humane Letters degree. I now invite the chair of the Muskingum University Board of Trustees, Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel, to join me in conferring this honorary degree.
Thank you, Dr. Hassler. Whereas Daryl Hazel, a member of the Muskingum class of 1986 and the Muskingum University Athletic Hall of Fame, has impacted the world as a coach, mentor, educator, and student advocate. And whereas Daryl Hazel led a distinguished coaching career for more than 3 decades, serving at the collegiate and professional level, including as assistant head coach at The Ohio State University, head coach at Kent State University and at Purdue University, and wide receivers coach for the NFL's Minnesota Vikings. And whereas Daryl Hazel shared his knowledge and guided and encouraged his players on the football field and beyond in their study habits, campus life conduct, and community impact. And whereas Daryl Hazel's impact on his colleagues led his peers to honor him as the Mid-American Conference Coach of the Year. And whereas Darrell Hazel serves Muskingum as a dedicated member of the university's Board of Trustees with leadership and stewardship that impacts the Muskingum students of today and tomorrow. Therefore, be it now resolved by the Muskingum University Board of Trustees on this, the 7th day of May, 2021, that the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters be conferred upon Darrell Hazel. President.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of Muskingum University, I do hereby confer upon you, Darrell Hazel, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present to you Dr. Darrell Hazel.
Thank you so much for this honor. Hello, class of 2021. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this very special occasion with you. See, I was you 35 years ago, sitting in those same seats, thinking those same thoughts, and having those same feelings and emotions, those feelings of sadness that when is the next time I'm going to see my classmates again? Those feelings of happiness and joy that we've accomplished so much in such a short period of time, whether it was in the classroom or on the athletic field. And those feelings of anxiety, anxiousness, am I ready? Am I prepared? Let not your heart be troubled. You are ready. Let me share a little secret with you that you probably already know. You've had great leadership in the last 4 years with your president. President Hassler has kept you learning and growing through some of the toughest of times. She cares about you deeply, not only as a student, but also as a person. Your professors, your mentors, your classmates, your teammates, your coaches, and your family have all had a part in what's to come for you. See, what's very unique about the last 4 years and the next 40 years is there's a greatness inside of you that you don't even know about until it's asked to be revealed. Back in 2007, my 6-year-old son asked me to build him a treehouse. Prior to that moment, I hadn't built anything. So I started looking around the house, and I'm gathering all the scrap material, the scrap wood and the metal and the nails, and the screws and the brackets. I collect all these scrap materials. I take them out back. I lay them in the yard. And the very first thing that I notice is that nothing looks the same. There's 4 different colors of wood, rusted nails, bent screws, brackets that are L-shaped, some were T-shaped. And the question I asked myself was, how can I add value to all of these individual pieces to make something special? So I went to work. I took the strongest pieces of wood. I didn't care what they looked like. I put them together, and I built the floor, the foundation. And then I proceeded to put the walls on. And then I finished with the back wall and then the front wall. It started taking form, started taking shape. And then I just realized that I wasn't quite sure how I was going to put the roof on. So I walked two doors down to my neighbor's house, who happened to be a contractor, and I knocked on his door. I said, "Hey, Frank, I need some help. I need some advice. See, I'm building this tree house, and I'm not quite sure how to put the roof on." He says, "I'm going to do better than just give you some advice. I'm going to come over. I'm going to help you build your roof." So Frank comes on over. He brings over 2 boxes of shingles from a previous job, and we go to work. We start to put the roof on, and right about the time we start hammering those shingles on, the skies open up. The rain starts to fall. It starts to storm. It's lightning. And Frank and I stayed up there for 45 minutes hammering those shingles. And at the time we finished, the clouds parted. The sun popped out. And there it was, a beautiful tree house. We kind of looked at each other. Frank looked at me and smiled and said, "Hey, good luck getting that house up into the tree." See, I hadn't thought about it, how I was going to lift a 300-pound tree house off the ground into the tree. So I went inside, I sat down at the kitchen table, I grabbed the yellow pages, and I started fishing through those. And I kept making these phone calls, and I was getting rejected from all of these heavy equipment companies. And I was racking my brain. I thought about calling my players up, having them come over, lift the treehouse up while I set the post on each of the corners. And then I decided that's probably not a good idea. And at that time, my son walked over to me. He looked at me. He looked back outside at the treehouse, turned and looked at me, and in his infinite wisdom said, "Daddy, that's not a treehouse. That's just a house." So out of frustration, I hop in my car, and I'm riding around the neighborhood, and bang, there it is. There it is, at a construction site, a forklift. I was so excited. There was a new build, a contract of apartment complexes. I hop out of the car, and I start knocking on doors, trying to find the project manager. After the sixth house, I find the project manager, and I asked him, "Hey, can you help me out?" I said, "I have a tree house that I need to be picked off the ground and put up into the tree." He says, "I have a guy. He's not here today, but he'll be back tomorrow. He's in court." I said, "I'll be back first thing tomorrow morning." The next morning, I show back up. The contractor greets me. He introduces me to Jim. Jim and I start talking about the project, and Jim says, "I absolutely can lift that tree house up." I said, "Jim, what's your story?" Jim said, "I was just released from prison 3 weeks ago. I'm not a bad guy, but I did a bad thing, and I need a second chance." I said, "I get it, Jim." Jim said, "I can lift that tree house up, but there's one problem. I'm not allowed to drive this heavy equipment on that major highway." I said, "Jim, give me a second." I step away from Jim. I make a phone call. I stay on the call for about 3 to 4 minutes. I come back. I said, "Jim, we're all set. Let's go." He's still very apprehensive because Jim wants to do the right thing. I said, "Jim, hop on your forklift. I'll get behind you in my car. I'll put my flashers on. We'll go down Route 3. You get to the first road, you take a left. You get to the second road, you take a right. I'll swing around you and I'll lead you up into my house." Jim says, "Okay," very, very apprehensively. So we hop on Route 3, we're going down, 3 cars are passing us. Jim takes the first left, and then he takes the first right. I pull around him, and I lead him up into my driveway. Jim's a champion. Jim went right to work. He went over to the tree house, he put his forks underneath, and he slowly raised that tree house up. And once he got to about 10 feet, a police officer pulled into my driveway. You could tell Jim got increasingly nervous as he worked, but he continued. I grabbed those 4 posts. I set those posts in the ground. We fastened that tree house to those posts, and it was solid. Jim backed away, and then he started stepping down off of his forklift. The police officer started walking over to us. We exchanged greetings. He looked right at Jim and said, "Jim, my name is Officer Ron. How would you like an escort back to your construction site?" Then Officer Ron looked at the treehouse and said, "That's a beautiful treehouse. Your son's going to love it." See, there's something very special about building a treehouse that we all can learn. 5 things. 1, at some point in time in your life, someone's going to ask you to do something you've never done before. Put your head down. Go to work. Make sure you understand that there's going to be problems along the way, and you solve those problems as you go along. Number 2, and this speaks dearly to my heart, you must go out of your way to find value in people. I don't care what they look like, where they're from, what their issues were or are. You have to find value and uplift and empower people. It doesn't cost you a thing. 3rd, you're going to need help at some point in time. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to ask for help. You can get help anywhere for anything. 4th, this world has been built on people with second chances. Make sure you extend those opportunities to people that need second chances. And then lastly, you got to have fun. It's going to be a tough road for the next 40 years, but enjoy every step of the way. You're going to have great times. You're going to have hard times where you're up on that roof and you're hammering in a storm, but have fun. Class of 2021 Muskies, we are so proud of you. Congratulations and good luck.
What a wonderful message for the class of 2021 and for all of us as we celebrate this next step in the journey. And now I'm pleased to share a beautiful video recording sung by our Muskingum University Concert Choir led by Dr. Tim Sarseny. This musical presentation is a powerful celebration of the resiliency and creativity of our campus community, captured in visual images and in song. Please enjoy this with me. What a lovely reminder of the many ways in which this community continued to engage in academics, the arts, athletics, leadership, and just plain fun throughout the past year. And I want to say a special thanks to our concert choir and our music department for making beautiful music all year long, and to each one of our students, both those in this room and those who are not here tonight, for making this part of, or being a part of this amazing community in this amazing year. So I want to thank you particularly. As we celebrate our class of 2021 today, we also celebrate 6 members of the Muskingum faculty who are retiring from their active teaching careers this year, and you will see their photos on our video board. Dr. Deepamali V. Pereira, Associate Professor of Chemistry, has served Muskingum for 32 years, joining the faculty in 1989. Dr. Linda I. Rockness, Professor of Education, served Muskingum for 19 years, joining the faculty in 2002. Dr. David Tabachnik, Professor of Sociology, served Muskingum for 18 years, joining the faculty in 2003. Dr. Vivian A. Wagner, Associate Professor of English, has served Muskingum for 18 years also, since joining the faculty in 2003. Dr. Franz Josef Vachaga, Professor of German, has served Muskingum for 30 years, since joining the faculty in 1991. And Mr. Joseph W. Wilson, Associate Professor of Accounting, served Muskingum for 34 years, joining the faculty in 1987. The impact which these individuals have had on the students in their classrooms, on their colleagues here at Muskingum throughout their academic disciplines is both inspiring and immeasurable. And I know I speak for everyone in our Muskingum community when I say to those who are retiring that we will miss your presence on campus. We thank you for the extraordinary role you have played in the lives of our students and of our university. And continuing with celebration of our faculty, I now invite our provost, Dr. Nancy Evangelista, to come forward and recognize those faculty members who are 2021 award recipients for exceptional teaching, scholarship, and service.
Thank you, President Hassler. Good evening. Each year since 1985, Muskingum has bestowed 3 awards to recognize exceptional merit among the university faculty. Faculty members are nominated by their peers, and the winners are chosen by the 3 recipients of the prior year's faculty awards.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
These faculty members exemplify the best in Muskingum's faculty, teaching, researching, and sharing knowledge, and serving the institution and the community around them. So first I'd like to recognize Dr. Anna Kerberg, Associate Professor of Psychology, who received the William Oxley Thompson Award for Excellence in Teaching. This award is named in honor of William Oxley Thompson, a graduate of the class of 1878, who served as a transformational president of both Miami University of Ohio and The Ohio State University. Congratulations to Dr. Kerberg. Next, Dr. Laura Hilton, Professor of History, is the 2021 recipient of the William Rainey Harper Award for Outstanding Scholarship. This award is named in honor of New Concord native and Muskie class of 1870 graduate William Rainey Harper, who became the founding president of the University of Chicago. And congratulations to Dr. Hilton. Dr. Danny Ingold, who is the Homer A. Anderson Distinguished Professor of Natural Science, received the Cora I. Orr Faculty Service Award. This award is named in honor of Cora I. Orr, a Muskingum faculty member and administrator who served the university and its students for 4 decades. So please recognize me in joining these outstanding faculty members, Dr. Kerberg, Dr. Hilton, and Dr. Ingold. Congratulations once again.
And now, the moment that you have all been waiting for. Dr. Evangelista, I believe we need to begin the presentation of the class of 2021 candidates for degrees.
Let's do it. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as set by the faculty for the Bachelor of Arts degree. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the granting of these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of Muskingum University, I do hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
You may be seated. And now will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as set forth by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science degree. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the granting of these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of Muskingum University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
And will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have completed all of the requirements as set by the faculty for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. The faculty has recommended and the Board of Trustees has approved the granting of these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Ohio and the Board of Trustees of Muskingum University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing and all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Will the class of 2021, all the members of the class, please rise and face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you these members of the Muskingum University class of 2021. And you do not know how much joy we are experiencing in celebrating you in this auditorium here tonight. So it's wonderful. You may be seated.
And I now invite the recipients of the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Nursing to come forward and to receive your diplomas, which will be presented to you by President Hassler. Families, please remain seated as we are unable to accommodate any movement to the stage due to social distancing. So you can't come forward for photos. Instead, we have a photographer who will be taking photos as your graduate descends the stage. So we can begin. Colton Adair, cum laude. Hannah Lee Allen, summa cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Bailey. Hannah Dawn Bailey. A.J. Baker. Kara Renee Baker. Erin Lynn Ball. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Sydney Bash, cum laude. Tyler Bardal. Emily Barnett. Kame Lorraine Baylock. Kevin Grant Bethel, summa cum laude. Brandon James Vikey, summa cum laude. Nicholas Bello, cum laude. Gabrielle Blair. Catherine J. Bodenmiller. Nehemiah Bowie, cum laude. Kaylee Marie Brand, cum laude. Joel Hans Bricker, summa cum laude. Jada Helena Briggs. Taylor M. Brown, magna cum laude. Cami Michelle Bunting, magna cum laude. Shyla Burke, cum laude. Leslie Eileen Louise Cable, cum laude. Samantha Dawn Callahan, cum laude. Hannah Lynn Carroll, summa cum laude. Joshua A. Carroll, cum laude. Abigail Christina Clark, magna cum laude. Mitchell Jarrett Clark. Mark Anthony Coca. Ryan Lawrence Kokenauer. Valley Mae Congrove. Kobe Dylan Cool. Blake Allen Cooper, summa cum laude. Cassidy Elaine Dobbins, summa cum laude. Aurora Day Miller Dollins, magna cum laude. John Paul Dowdell. Michaela Evelyn. Natalie Deline Edwards. Brooke Melissa Endy. Bo J. Engel. David Arlen Esselburn Jr. Brooke Michaela Fathery. Tiffany Nicole Fisher, cum laude. Brenton Robert Franks, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Alexis Fuller, magna cum laude. Nicholas Fulton, magna cum laude. Aaron Matthew Galkin, summa cum laude. Logan Gray, summa cum laude. McKenna Graves, cum laude. Amber Ray Green. Kayla Catherine Hall, cum laude. Noelle Renee Harris. Vicky A. Harris, magna cum laude. Hayden Penny Hartman. Robert L. Hartman Jr., cum laude. Jacob Alexander Heading. Emma Hegley, cum laude. Allie Brooke Hill, magna cum laude. Tara Lacole Hill, magna cum laude. Courtney Renee Hines. Caitlin Michelle Hoadley. Michael Horgan, summa cum laude. Emma Horsley, summa cum laude. Olivia Ann Lang, summa cum laude. Carly Spitz, summa cum laude. Pardon? Shayna Marie Mayer, magna cum laude. Hannah Lynn Duff. Riley Quinn Powers. Alexia Marie Dowdle, magna cum laude. Francesca Stefano, summa cum laude. Bailey Elizabeth Wakekiss, cum laude. Carson Marie Schaefer, summa cum laude. It has been a joy and a privilege to be together in this space for commencement, but not all of our graduates are able to be with us today, including our international students who completed their senior year online, and those whose personal circumstances meant that they were unable to come to New Concord today. But they are with us in thought and spirit, and I would like to now read the names of graduates who would have been in this ceremony today if they could have. So I'm going to go through their names. Jorge Artemio Alvarez Paredes, Christina Audian Apalategui, cum laude. Heather D. Baker, magna cum laude. Whoops. Michaela Marie Baker, Mandolin L.L. Bickford, Bria Brenneman, Mary Heather Brooks, cum laude. Melissa Lynn Brown, Zachary Andrew Cantrell, Jenna Carmichael, magna cum laude. Dylan Kent Carpenter, magna cum laude. Lisa D. Carpenter, Victoria Clochi, cum laude. Peyton J. Colbert, Justin Eli Cork, Jessa A. Cottle, cum laude. Brandon Michael Cox, Michael Crawford, Marcus A. Dempsey, Paige Douglas, Yifeng Du, Chrissy Elix, Samantha Evans, Hangui Fang, Adam Fox, Alexis Fry, summa cum laude. Madison Gambone, summa cum laude. April Lynn Graham, Julia Ann Griffith, summa cum laude. Paige Hamster, summa cum laude. Li Ting Hao, Sime He, Adrian Lee Hennerfind, Carly Hensley, summa cum laude. Sadie Elizabeth Rawson, summa cum laude. Valerie Sue Hodges, Stephanie Lynn Hogan, Megan Rose Homan, summa cum laude. Mallory Hoskins, magna cum laude. So all of our graduates who are not with us in person, I know you're with us in spirit, and I hope you're watching on our live stream. So I think it's time for a wonderful round of applause for all of our graduates in person and wherever they may be. Congratulations.
So, I am noting that there's a page missing in my program here. And so I am going to confer now about when we have them move their tassels. I believe it is right now, and it's missing in my script.
Is it, dear? I actually have it in my script.
There you go.
President Hassler, I'm going to just bring a page
So
right over.
we're going to wing it, because
Okay.
we're good at this. It's been a year of improvisation. So we are going to have you now stand. And those tassels on those beautifully decorated mortar boards, and by the way, I have to take my mask off too here, don't I? Those tassels on those beautifully decorated mortar boards that are on the right side can now move to the left because you have graduated. Yes. Congratulations again, and you may be seated. So you are now going to hear a number of charges from people who care deeply about you and want to send you out into the world in wonderful ways. Senior Zoe Stenson will be addressing you as our senior representative. Zoe is the senior class representative, the former president of Student Senate. She completed the NEW, or the New Leadership Ohio program at The Ohio State University. She's the president of the History Club, the Chi Alpha Nu, or the Chi Alpha Nu, sorority, and served as the senior homecoming chair. Zoe is also active in the Women in Politics Club, the Lambda Sigma Honorary, the Omicron Delta Kappa Honorary, and the Phi Alpha Theta Honorary, which is why she is sporting so many of those cords around her neck that we were betting whether she could stand up or not here tonight. She graduates today with a major in history, minors in gender studies, marketing, and art. Zoe epitomizes the liberal arts tradition at Muskingum and epitomizes the way our students embrace the whole learning experience, both in and out of the classroom. Zoe.
Good evening to my fellow 2021 graduates. I offer an enormous congratulations to each of you. I extend my congratulations also to your parents, guardians, families, and friends. They share in our achievement. And I congratulate the faculty and staff who gave you the knowledge and support, walking beside you on the road to this great achievement. It is a proud day for them as well. I also want to offer my most sincere gratitude to President Hassler, Provost Evangelista, the administration, Board of Trustees, and Commencement Planning Committee. As freshmen, graduation felt guaranteed. The past year has proven that literally anything can happen, and we never know what tomorrow brings. So thank you to everyone who worked so hard to make this in-person graduation commencement happen. It means everything to us who are sitting here today. Next, I want to thank all of the Muskingum University professors, staff, coaches, and advisors. You have been our rock through these 4 years, and we wouldn't be about to walk across the stage without any of you. I also want to thank Student Life. I have had the pleasure to work with all of you. Each and every one of you are so crucial to the functioning of this campus, and I hope you know how much we truly appreciate all you have done for us. And lastly, I want to thank everyone who has been there for us along the way. Our friends, our family, our Greek brothers and sisters, our coworkers, even the ladies in the bait shop. We thank you for being here with us today to share and celebrate this special moment as we move from being undergraduates into this highly honored and special title of Graduate of Muskingum University. When I look back at our 4 years here at Muskingum, there are so many amazing things I remember. Our class was one of the last to use the Thomas Dining Hall and among the first to use the brand new Patton Dining Hall. We welcomed so many incredible new clubs to campus, such as Farming Advocates of Muskingum, Sisters of Hugh, and the Birding Club. We volunteered our time, we studied through long nights for big exams, and spent months working to perfect our capstones. We also drank lots of Chapman's coffee and Polar Pops, both of which are efficient types of fuel for muskies. We also experienced some not so great things together. We mourned the loss of our beloved alumna, Annie Castor Glenn. We were there for each other through breakups, loss of family and friends, tests that didn't go so well, and the dreaded parking tickets from campus police. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, we graduated in a pandemic. I don't want to spend too much time talking about the pandemic because this is our time, but I want to remind all of you, my fellow classmates, that you should be so proud of yourself for sitting here today. Completing college is an incredible accomplishment. Now think of completing those requirements through all of the barriers that the last year has thrown at us. In my eyes, we completed the Mario Kart Rainbow Road, covered in banana peels of college degrees. As we leave here today, we will all be going separate ways, but there is one thing that will always keep us connected, the long magenta line. I want you to remember that life is not a race. Do not compare your accomplishments and successes to your peers. You were born to live different lives at different paces. Your success will rise indefinitely because the limit does not exist. You are more than capable of changing the world and overcoming life's very unexpected obstacles. The possibilities to what you will accomplish are endless. So to my fellow classmates, the Muskingum University Class of 2021, as you leave us for your wonderful careers and lives, I hope you continue to develop character that will allow you to act with great honor and discipline in times of hardship. And if you worry that you may not be able to live up to what is expected of you, or what you expect of yourself, I hope you remember that you have a Muskingum education. You know so much, you've achieved so much. You have a support system which loves you very much, and you have grown in multiple dimensions. You are more than ready for life to do the impossible. Malcolm X said, "Education is our passport for the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today." You all have prepared for 4 years now, and your tomorrow is never ending. So go into the world and do great things. I wish you all the best of luck in your journeys to come. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Zoe, for a wonderful senior tribute from a truly wonderful leader. So a few moments ago, you met the 2021 recipients of Muskingum's highest faculty honors for teaching, scholarship, and service. Here to present the faculty's charge to the graduating class is Dr. Kekoa Kaluhio-Kalani, Associate Professor of English and the 2020 recipient of the William Oxley Thompson Award for Excellence in Teaching. Dr. Kaluhio-Kalani joined the Muskingum faculty in 2006. He teaches British literature, world literature, a variety of other courses, and serves as coordinator of our Arts and Humanities Study Abroad programs, guiding our students to destinations all over the world. He holds a PhD degree from The Ohio State University, Master of Arts and Bachelor of Arts degrees from Brigham Young University, Provo, and an Associate of Arts degree from Brigham Young University, Hawaii. I am very pleased to present to you now Dr. Kekoa Kaluhio-Kalani.
Class of 2021. At some point, you learned about the long magenta line, the roster of Muskingum graduates who went forth, shined brightly, and made this university proud. In the visible spectrum, magenta exists midway between blue and red. It is the color of balance and opposite ends meeting halfway. But curiously, magenta has no wavelength. It is a product of mind and imagination, the expression of the human desire to seek and to create beauty. Today, you join that line. And so, we gift you with this colorful charge. Think of the long magenta line as a ribbon of energy, infinitely elastic, ablaze with the energy of this institution. One end of the line will forever anchor you to these hills and these halls. The other is a beacon to brighten the lives of those you serve and serve with. It is a badge that proclaims, I am a Muskingum graduate, I am here to help. Like magenta, let the title Muskingum graduate be a synonym for the spirit of balance and compromise, of imagination and finding beauty. May you Muskingumize the world wherever you go and with whomever you meet, and may you wrap the globe in the enlightening glow of your magenta lines. We love you. We will miss you. Be good. Make us proud. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kekoa, for those inspiring remarks and for your dedication to Muskingum University and to each one of our students. Here to share with you the charge to the graduates from the Board of Trustees is Dr. Kim Gage Rothermel, our board chair and a member of the Muskingum class of 1971. Dr. Rothermel has been a trustee since 1997, becoming board chair in 2019. We are very grateful for her committed leadership and for all those who serve on the Muskingum University Board of Trustees. Dr. Rothermel.
Thank you, President Hassler. On behalf of the Muskingum University Board of Trustees, congratulations to the class of 2021 and to your families and friends. We applaud you for your resiliency, creativity, and outstanding efforts in adapting to the unique challenges of the 2021 academic year. At the beginning of this commencement ceremony, you were Muskingum students, and now you are Muskingum alumni. Leo Buscaglia said that change is the end result of all learning. As you leave with your degrees, we know that you are changed, and now more than ever prepared to effect positive change in the lives of those around you, in your families, your work, your states, the nation, and even the world. We look forward to you sharing your talents, enthusiasm, and dedication with the Muskingum alumni community and beyond. My charge to you is from Kerry Washington. Your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is the journey to fulfill your own potential and purpose. Congratulations, once again, Muskingum University Class of 2021. We wish you all the best.
Thank you, Dr. Rothermel, for a wonderful charge and for your service to our campus community. So as we near the end of this celebration, it is my great pleasure to be able to also deliver a charge and a blessing to our 2021 graduates. So would the class of 2021 please rise? Members of the Muskingum University class of 2021, Carpe diem, seize this day and every day following. Make your mark, care for yourselves, for others, for the world, and find joy in the extraordinary and the everyday. We are immensely proud of you. Congratulations and many blessings, class of 2021. I now invite everyone to rise if you are able, as graduating senior Caitlin Thomas sings Muskingum's alma mater, All Hail Muskingum, which is printed in your programs. When Caitlin is finished, Reverend Wright will offer our benediction, after which we are asking all graduates and audience members to be seated and to remain seated until your section is dismissed. Caitlin.
All hail Muskingum, glorious alma mater, thy loyal children come to do thee honor, life more abundant.
Please remain standing as you are able. Graduates, you stand before us as the newest members of the long magenta line. You are not the same people you were when you arrived on this campus a few short years ago. You have grown, you have matured, and you have started down the path of the rest of your lives. You stand here today with questions about what comes next, where you will go, and what you will do. But I charge you to stand here with confidence. Stand here with pride. Stand here with unbridled joy for what you have overcome thus far and know that you are capable of. And may you be blessed with the light of knowledge so that you may go into the world and shine. May you be blessed with resilience so you may go into the world unafraid of challenge to flourish always. May you be blessed with deep love and friendship so you might go into the world and befriend everyone. May you be blessed with hope so that you may go into the world and share it. May you be blessed with freedom so that you may go into the world and free others. May you be blessed with hearts of service so that you might go into the world and make it a better place. May you be filled with joy, find fulfillment, and find a life most abundant. Go in peace and go with pride. Amen. Please be seated.